On, youth unemployment remains a ticking time bomb that could jeopardize accelerated economic growth for the country. Here now is a report on the high youth unemployment.
With the current youth unemployment pegged at 40%, Kenya's huge youth bulge, if not harnessed, could turn out to be disastrous.
When you have a lot of young people who are not in the active labor market and are not employed, then you have a lot of idle young people. And this contributes to a lot of problems, including potentially the insecurity situations that we are seeing.
With jobs being hard to come by, many young people have had to resort to informal jobs to make ends meet as they contend with the current situation. According to figures from the latest economic survey for 2015, Kenya generated 841,000 new jobs, falling short by almost 200,000 against a target of 1 million per annum.
Seriously, if there's anything I think the World Bank could do more is engagement with youth.
No, we cannot build the future for our youth, but we can build the youth for the future.
The World Bank Group has been running the Kenya Youth Empowerment Project, which has been geared towards giving college graduates internship opportunities to have a taste of the labor market and gain basic skills.
The youth claim that there are no opportunities, but I think it is up to the youth to go out there and look for these opportunities.
This, however, is insignificant to serve the entire unemployed population. Despite a number of interventions to set up revolving funds to dish out loans to the youth, the challenge of absorption has remained a major headache. It will be interesting to see what the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary, Henry Rotich, has in his briefcase to try and improve the lot of youth economically right across the country. Abiagina, KTN Business.
Well, speaking about youth unemployment, we are now joined from our city center studios by Samson Wachira, who is the man behind a new product dubbed Okoa Mia. And this is one of the innovative approaches where the system tries to lend people as less as 100 bob to get across through the day. And Samson, many thanks for making time to speak to us this afternoon. Perhaps, Samson, what led you to develop this particular platform that can be used for lending?
Thank you very much, Agina. It's simply this. We go each day thinking that we have enough money in our pockets. What happens if one day you're in a matatu and you think, oh, I have 50 shillings? You go to the back station and you're told the fare is 100 shillings. What do? So we decided to come up with a solution for that segment, for that issue, for that problem. So we told people, we came up with that product after, of course, Safaricom came up with M-Pesa Kadogo. So if you're in that position, you just need 100 shillings. We as Pesapata are able to sort you out. It will cost you 10 shillings on your M-Pesa, and thereafter you just borrow, the money comes to your M-Pesa and you can spend it the way you want it.
Aha, interesting. So looking at this particular product, how has the success been like in the last, say, few months since you launched it?
We are very young with this product, I must say, because it came after the 4th of November when M-Pesa decided to lower their rates or remove their rates for 1 to 100 shillings. But the response has been tremendous. People have the need. People see. If you have ever used Okoa Jahazi, then you'll understand why Okoa Mia makes sense.
Aha. So this Okoa Mia, do you have plans of scaling it up like what you're saying with M-Shwari, where you get to build your loyalty over time, you can borrow depending on your credit history? Do you have plans along that line?
Yes, we do have plans along that line, but to begin with, we just want to concentrate on a maximum of 100 shillings. We have other products that cater for that market. We have an app that's in the market. We have a peer-to-peer lending platform that loans up to 20,000 shillings. But for this particular market, we just want to sort you when you're in a tight spot and you just need a small amount of money that you can't call your boss, tell them, hi, give me 100 shillings. Or you don't have your colleague to tell them, I need 100 shillings for lunch. So that's the market that you want to target.
All right. And maybe just before I let you go, Samson, we've seen a huge spike in the people using M-Shwari. Why Okoa Mia and this M-Shwari really?
Yeah. Mobile penetration in the country is helping a lot. So be it Mshwari, be it KCB, be it all these other players in the market, there's a spike because it's convenient. If you don't have the capacity to do, for example, you have a deal in Nairobi and you need to get from, let's say, Umoja to Nairobi, and you just need the 100 shillings. That market has not been met because the M-Pesa Kadogo had not come into play. But yes, once they have set those things into play, we are now able to innovate along those lines. We're able to give more value to the customers because now things are becoming cheaper and financially feasible to offer such solutions.
All right. So, Samson, do you think you will stand the test of time, of course, seeing the big boys also in the market?
So long as you're delivering value to the customer, and it's a value that you have competitive advantage of. Us being in the market since 2008, that's when our company was incorporated. I believe we have both the technology and the financials to be able to do it. Our target is actually 10 million customers every month, and we are prepared for it. So I don't think we'll be pushed out by other players. I think we'll have a niche, and before anyone else can come into that segment, we'll have established ourselves.
Well, many thanks there, Samson Wachira. Of course, showing a lot of passion, aggressiveness, as well as determination. Just speaking to us about Okoa Mia, one of the latest products that have been released by the young people in the country. Well,